Howdy YouTube, this is I Drank Your Milk, and today we are looking at the Japanese tanks. Recently came out in the 1.65 updates. I've had a few goes on these tanks already, and I can confirm they are massively shit. Just the first couple of looks. So if we look at the research tree, you'll start with the Heigo and the Aigo Co. I've just thought I'd have a little look at trying to research the Type 94, because the 20mm gun looks a bit more fun than the pony little 57mm we have, and the even smaller 37mm. Neither of which are great armour penetrators. They do have APHE, which is great. Makes a big bang when it penetrates. Of course, it doesn't penetrate particularly often. Now this update's been about for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I tried playing it on release and I gave up after about 15 minutes. The following day I tried again, and about 18-19 minutes I actually managed to get on and play, because the whole world and its mother wants to play these tanks at the moment. Who can blame them, because they are new. They're not particularly good, they are quite fun, and again if we look at the research tree, they've got some fun tanks coming up which if we get to, it could be quite useful. This Type 97, slightly good armour. I say good armour, better armour, certainly better than the Aigo Co or the Heigo. And it has a Uchiha. It has the 47mm gun, which you can see is as a penetrator not too bad compared to the absolutely diabolical penetration we get at the moment with the 37 and 57mm. The 20mm on the Type 94 isn't a great penetrator either, but funnily enough, it's still better than the R2 tanks, whereas our AA tank, I think it's 20 rounds, something like that it has per shot. Don't know, not unlocked it yet, but that's not unlocked. That'd be great fun to use. As we go down, we get a varying array of pretty rubbish looking tanks until we get to Type 3, which has a useful 75mm gun. Armour is okay, nothing special, but the actual 75mm on the Japanese tanks looks like it could be useful, but we'll get there eventually if we can persevere. One thing I have learned about the Japanese tanks is they are quite fun to use for the brief time you use them before you get shot, but they're also fun to fight. So there's a bit of a gameplay from actually using the Japanese tanks, and it will be the Heigo and the Aigo Co, so the ones we all start off with. And you never know, if I do unlock the Type 94, I might have a little round with that as well. The good old flatbed truck with a 20mm cannon on the back. So let's see how long it takes to get into a game today. I'm hoping for something slightly better than the 18 minutes. Another time I went back, I did do it in almost straight away, and another time it's about 5 minutes. So still, Japanese is still obviously the tank to play, with 34 people waiting for the rank 1 tanks and not many others waiting in the American and the British. So we're just going to hold off, and hopefully we'll get into a game sooner rather than later. So we managed to get into a game. It was about a 3-minute wait, so acceptable, not awful. And we are going to be fighting Korea, which is one of the new maps, which I've only played a couple of times, so I've not really learnt it yet. Doesn't really matter in the Japanese tanks, because you're not going to live long, probably, especially the Hargo, which I'm going to start off with. It's marginally faster than the Aigo Co, and yes, 48 km an hour versus the 27 km an hour. Armour between the two, slightly worse on the Hargo, but they're both quite poor. So let's see how we can get on. Let's start and go for a little drive with all of our Japanese friends. Nice. We might have a chance if we've got a couple of Germans with us. Yes, it would. Don't stop me now. I need to get up that hill of steam. There we go. That's our top speed. We're slowing down now. We're not going downhill with gravity on our side. Another thing with these guns is the turrets are, well, hand cranked, slow, painfully slow. have a little look here. Miss. High. Critical hit.
Thank you very much.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Too low. Let's get moving. Our Hargo commander ahead of us. At least at only one point we'll get to meet in the middle. The other thing with these machine guns forward face only, which is not ideal again. Yeah, a little bit open there. Let's pull ourselves back. Look. No one went behind this rock, but he's probably not even going to worry about us. He's worried about other people with better tanks, better drivers, better gunners.
The enemy has taken the initiative.
Let's just angle reverse. Yeah, our Hargo commander there is attracting attention. All a little bit stuck now. A's quite open. Oh, enemy kill assist. There goes the LVT. Okay, let's see if we can get in the game a little bit. We can't.
Yes, a hit. It serves him right.
Another LVT gone. Take kill assist all day long. Don't mind those. It's just as good as a kill. Get some points up. Help the team. Okay, that's be risky. Let's go down. Okay, there's fire coming in. He's knocked out. Pull back. Let's have a look.
Attention to the map.
Flanks. And there's somebody up ahead there, but our guys are keeping their heads down. It's a problem. A number of hits. LVTs are fast to kill anyway. Just due to the sheer amount of people have inside them. But this 37mm, it's difficult to penetrate. When you do penetrate, you do find yourself struggling. You do find yourself struggling to actually do any damage, even with the HP, APHE. Okay, let's see.
Attention to the designated grid square.
One shot, head. Couldn't really pull back. Tried to get a second shot off, thinking maybe he was slightly stunned, but that's me done. So let's go for the Igo Co.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So drive down with this. 57 meter gun, bigger, but the tank's so much slower. The turret is so much slower. Just look at this, just trying to look around one side. It's awful. The only way really to get your gun on a target is to move the whole tank. And but then you leave your sides open. Can't even take a shot at this because the turret's so slow. And absolutely nothing in the way. Machine guns apart from facing immediately forward. Doesn't do too well. Trying to link that down the way we came. If you know, a lot of that path is safe, but looking ahead, and we're lost. Another Igo Co there. We have a
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
and we destroyed a target. That will very slowly crank our way round. Back to this flank and slowly moving forward. So the early Japanese tanks are massively nerfed. They should be. They weren't brilliant tanks in real life. There's no reason they should be brilliant tanks in the game. But just target down.
Attention to the map!
Yes, a hit.
Oh come on, who's gonna kill each other first? Destroyed. Don't know what he was playing at. Just trying to ram me forward, but that's fine.
We are losing.
Yo Rishi with your M3, that's the second kill with a Japanese tank. But the reload, the lack of turret movement, even the lack of power. Not convinced that they're not behind us. We're taking A, so there's no one in A. Let's peep over to this flank. That could be wrong. Be fair to what he gives that flank, dead ahead. I want to hang back a little bit. That's my slow turret, not made for close-up fighting. It's not made for fighting full stop.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Very exposed. Obviously got something over there. Let's head round or not, we'll find out. Now, normally I wouldn't be afraid of somebody with just the machine guns in their helicopter, in their biplane. Just not sure about the Japanese tanks. have armour there. I just don't have a turret reverse. Critted. Really, I should be sticking back on this. Pretend it's a tank destroyer despite its low velocity and pretty awful gun.
We have taken the initiative.
Rather than go forward, because if I see anyone, I've literally got to move the whole body of the tank around to get my gun on them. Which is not a practical way to fight. Okay, so there's enemy over there. Carry up, go. They took that Arhego commander. I love watching this one wing. Miss, way too low.
The driver is knocked out.
Destroy enemy troops.
Pull back.
Roger that.
Have support, which is good. That's what there. Let's just go back to where we were. Frankly, I think these spawn
A
campers
little more effort. Their victory will be
Japanese
ours.
tanks kind of deserve.
It seems we missed. The target hasn't taken any damage. We haven't nailed it.
Absolutely nothing on that, hitting it frontwards. No hope. But at least he knows where I am now, so a quick glorious death for the Emperor will be mine shortly, I imagine.
The target hasn't taken any damage.
Hey, okay. Knocked out a T-60. Despite me saying how terrible these are, it's not, 4 kills. Oh, sorry, 4 kills, my ass. 3 kills. That's not awful. Can't see too much more joy. Take the plane up, nothing for the Japanese plane rocker at all. No depression, I've got no speed, I've got a very low velocity gun. That's all you need.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Push across on the tank. Well, apparently we are going to go to spawn camp. That seems a bit rough. What's Panzer IV doing? What brave Japanese warriors. Got Hogo Commander up there. Panzer IV C. Igoko slowly limping in. The Panzer IV has just been taken out, so let's just hold back. Mission accomplished. 3 kills, 2 assists, 1 death. I'll take that. That's not awful for the Japanese tanks. Not awful for me. The battle trophy. What have we got? Oh, okay. So what do we get there? 2 tank rescuers, an eye for an eye, shadow strike streak. And we got boosters. Let's see. Yes. Let's take a Type 94 out. And what should we start looking at next? Chiha. It's got a better speed. It's definitely got better armor on Igoko. Still got that abysmal 57mm gun. Or the Kini, which has similar armor, worse in places, better in others. That same 37mm gun. No, Type 94. This is a Type 100. So it is better. It's a little bit slower. And from there would have. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go Chiha. Let's research that one. So now we have a truck with a gun on the back. It's pretty much like the Soviet trucks with guns. How fast is it? 60 kilometers an hour, so we've got speed, probably not over any ground. Fire rate 300 shots per minute, reload time 1.3 seconds. Cool. Let's have a look at this. Now, what's the Q? Q is better. So, hopefully we should be in shortly. So a slightly shorter wait that time of just under 2 minutes. I've got to try it with Type 94, haven't I? 20mm cannon, 400 rounds, 300 shots per minute, 20 shot magazines. Yeah, let's go and capture A. Wow. So we're going to be able to shoot nobody in front of us, ever. Unless they're in the air. And annoyingly, the actual speed of this turret, if you want to call it a turret, really isn't that much better than those slow ass tanks. Stay behind our bigger brothers, the Kini, that looks like a fun tank, and a Panzer III, so it's got some German efficiency on our side this time. So basically, as soon as I see anyone, I've got to kind of turn my arse to them. Let's just let that there. You're shitting me. It's a truck, come on. Must be able to knock that bad boy down. Ah. It's a fun sound though. And that reload is quick. So the first thing I've ever seen about one of these Japanese tanks which impressed me. Now, I know probably not in the last battle, I was just saying how awful they were, and it proved they're massively OP. We completely overwhelmed the American, British tanks, Soviet tanks, and I'm sure this will prove my original point right, that they're not OP, they're really awful. Now, this should be able to go 60 kilometers an hour, is it? This is on a road, and I'm achieving 24. That's when I hit that lamppost, I fuck something right up. Okay. Suddenly.
No!
Where are you guys?
On target. Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Yeah, chief. Yeah.
Right. The gun's reloaded.
So it fires fast, it reloads fast, doesn't do an awful lot of damage, but it still does more damage than the 57 and 37mm guns of the two starter tanks. I really don't want to put my head out there. Look, you guys got armour.
The enemy is taking the initiative.
Oh, and that's me trying to put the gun where it doesn't want to go.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Alright. Swings around. My nemesis to the lamppost. We are all alone. Set this bad boy back up again down here.
The engine compartment's been damaged. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Well, I've actually hit him a few times. He managed to get a lot of penetration. And ended up not by killing my crew. Well, they were killed by being knocked out, but by actual ammo explosion. So let's try a more traditional Hargo with our mighty 37mm gun, our armor piercing non-explosive. Not much ahead of us, just like us, ignoring planes and going purely for ground targets, because they're the most fun. I'm going to walk backwards route here, which goes straight on A. So you know they're pushing up, that's not a bad shout. Following my air support buddy, hoping he'd give me some air support. So he's going around, don't go all that way. Damage.
Hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, move. Not quite enough reverse speed. Another issue with Japanese tanks, so I think that's probably us done. I don't think we've got enough points for anything. Oh, tell a lie, we do have an Igo code. We're not done. We're just really going to struggle here.
The enemy has been destroyed!
Spawn camping fucker. Who else have we got left? Okay, got some guys out. He's just... He was fast, but he wasn't too bright. Get some spawn. Don't leave your ass in their face as you drive away. Unless, of course, you've got a buddy.
The commander is unconscious!
Come on, we're the poor Japanese.
Attention to the designated grid zone!
So, there were two of them. And then I got knocked out by somebody at the front by the look of it. With a machine gun. Alright, let's return to hangar. See if we get one more go. See if we can do something better with these 3 tanks. So far, proper mixed results. Did destroy 2 ground units. Did get an assist. Did get a critical hit. But died 3 times. That spawn camping one at the end is frustrating, but it happens. First round, obviously a better round. So, let's see if we can launch back into another battle, see if we get there quickly. And we'll take these 3 Japanese ground forces back out for another spin. So there's another 3-minute wait, and we are heading to Berlin to try out the Type 94, the Igoko and the Hago once again, hopefully all 3 of them. So let's travel into Berlin and see what tanks are going to kill us this time and how quickly. Yeah, we'll start facing the wrong way with this. Hey, couldn't knock down the lamppost in the last match. Knocked down a whole tree in this one. A bit of burnt out husk of a tree, but still. Alright.
Attacking A point. Attention to the designated grid zone. Roger that. Thanks.
Yeah, cheers that Panzer Jaeger. I kind of want to find a place I can just put my side on so I can get a better angle but not be high above ground like I am now. This looks better. Yeah, I think a faster turret would be really nice in this. And you don't have anything in the way of protection, you don't have anything in the way of a really a dangerous gun. So, you know, I don't think it'd be too much to ask. Let's reverse around here. That would be too much to ask. Like, bring that gun onto the enemy a bit quicker. Oh, we're doing the same thing, are we?
Attention to the designated grid square!
Enemy forces have captured that zone. On target.
Okay, go ahead. Something a bit fruity about that one. That's
The enemy
alright.
is taking the initiative.
Okay, we seem to be working quite well together now. 20 shots each. Well, that was a shitter. Got a couple of hits on the M3,
Attention to the map.
but that's the crew wiped out.
Attention to the designated grid square. Attack the A point.
Let's go back in the Hago and see how quickly we overwhelm. With this, probably not a good map for the Japanese tanks, because I think any of the maps in the game aren't good maps for Japanese tanks. I've got a gun assist or something. Got armour moving up there now, but we have been beaten back. We pay more attention rather than a little go taking turns on shooting at the more distant enemy. Might have done better there. Let's see. Okay, so we did come back that way. Taking shots from a T-60. So I think that's all I can take for the moment on the Japanese tanks. Knocked out by T-60 at range. Okay, we'll use our last IGO Co. And we'll slowly drive in to be shot by T-60 or a Stuart.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
The Type 94 is a bit more fun, but you need... Where are they? Over here somewhere. Those bins out. Yeah, I think the latest two Japanese tanks do look fun, so I think this is going to be worth the effort. There we are.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Where'd he go? So let's probably carry around to sit on our spawn.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Look at this. Higher. Destroyed. Just that one guy running out that way. Who knows? I'm not going to stick around at the moment. I'm trying to do something with A, otherwise we're definitely going to lose, but I think we've lost anyway. Because I'm that kind of positive fella. Oh.
The enemy is winning. We're on counterattack.
Oh, is that another T-60? So there we go, knocked out by T-60 again on the flanks, slowly moved.
Need cover.
So 1 kill, 1 assist. And we'll head back to the hangar. But they're quite frustrating, Japanese tanks. Yeah, I'm not the best player in the world. I think the speed of movement, the speed of the turret is really infuriating sometimes. Yeah, especially for a paper tank, you want a little bit more, but you don't get it. However, these are only like the reserves and the my first unlock of a Type 94. So I'm sure if I unlock some arrow for Type 94, I'll start using it more as an SPAA as opposed to trying to take out some tanks with it. Unlock the Chiha at some point soon by the look of it, and I'll have Type 90 57mm. So Type 97 doesn't really seem to have improved anything at all. Exactly the same. But this will be better armoured when I unlock the Type 97. Better armoured, a bit faster. So with any luck, that'll be a bit more of a fun tank. But for now, that is the Japanese tanks, the first batch, as it were. And I'm sure I'll be playing through these at some point and getting some of the better versions, some better unlocks. And we can go from there, and we'll see what exactly it's like when we eventually get ourselves to a Type 74. Yeah, definitely going to get Type 74 anytime soon. Till next time.